Hi folks, Susan from the Sewing Basket in Luverne, Minnesota, coming to you to give you a little tour and update of our fabric shop here. I'm first going to start talking about 365 bolts, which we set that out to be for 1 year, but we're going to far surpass that. So I'd like to draw your attention to the new fabric we have in, which brings us up to 166 bolts this month. And we have the cookbook line from Lori Holt. We will also be participating in the sew along, and we will have the pattern and all of everything that you will need, the fat quarter towers and the shapes and so forth. We'll have those all here for you. And so then I'd like to move along over here to Effie's Woods. This is just an absolutely beautiful fabric line for baby quilts. We have a pillowcase made up into this, and we are working on 2 baby quilts at present, which we hope to have for you here just shortly to showcase this beautiful line. And of course, Caitlin talked to you about Starlight Gatherings from Primitive Gatherings. It's somewhat of an Americana line. It's the navy blue and off-white. This will make up into great quilts, table runners, napkins, wall hangings, placemats. Anybody that has an Americana type of a look in their home, this would look just super great. And then we're going to move on to a couple new other items that we have. Over here, Erica. Let's go over here. So this is our rose line, and we have currently 1 quilt top ready to roll. And this worked up just absolutely beautiful. We'll get that on the long arm here just shortly. But we have the fat quarter bundles to make this particular quilt. It's called Pick of the Patch. We have the background, the backing, and the binding in regular 15-yard bolts. Then we also have, if you'll scan over here, we also have this quilt made up. Erica did this one. And again, we have to get that on the long arm here just shortly. And that one is called Grandpa's Barn. And you guys, if you want to make a pattern that's well written, this one is it. It just goes together beautifully, and all your seams nest together. And
every seam in this quilt top nested beautifully. It was so well written. So it's a lot of strip piecing, but it was a very easy quilt to put together.
Sure. And this particular fabric line, I think, is just much more beautiful in person than it was in the book, even when we picked it out. They just sewed up just wonderful that way. So anyway, that's our second line. Over here towards the desk, we have ordered in a lot of different books with really great patterns that we're trying to showcase for you folks. And we will continue to do so. And we're trying to pull patterns that we haven't seen other people make up at present, just to make it unique for you all. And we do have some of Lori Holt's giftware items as well, with more coming forward in that line. Over here, let's have Caitlin showcase the Jackie, Erica. This is Jackie. This is the quilt called Jackie by Gudrun Erla of GE Designs. This one is fresh off the long arm. So if you would like to make this quilt, every Tuesday night, Gudrun, on Tuesday afternoon rather, she is giving us tips and tricks as a sew along to make this quilt. I actually am quite a fan of Gudrun. It's out of the Stripology Mixology 2 book. And we do have these on hand, and I have my quilt done up ahead of time just so that we could showcase it for you. But Gudrun has very, very good tips along the way as to how to make your pieces more accurate and better. So I would encourage you to follow along. I guess it's Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock on YouTube or Facebook at gequiltdesigns.com.
And we have the rulers. She uses a special ruler, which can be used for many, it's upside down, but many different applications. I loved it for that strip pieced quilt that we just showed. This worked awesome for that. and come in if you have questions. It's got little notches helping you cut really accurate strips of fabric, as well as squaring up rulers, and there are multiple sizes.
If you want to try it before you buy it, by all means come in and we'll let you play with it here in the store. Once you have one of these and you start to use it, you won't ever go back to using regular rulers. Well, I should say that. There is a time and a place for all rulers, but I use this one predominantly the most. Next up, we have a multicolor quilt. Caitlin made this one. And again, this one needs to get on the long arm this week. This is made up out of our Riley Blake solids, just to showcase that you can make something real beautiful out of plain fabrics as well. And it would appear in the home sewing industry this year that plain colored quilts, multicolored quilts, or two-colored quilts are all the rage. So we thought we would join on board and make our own version of this. And so we have all these colors in stock as well. And you'll probably see different variations of this going on, because we all like this quilt. So we're all going to make different variations as time goes on.
It's a super beginner project. It's very straightforward, very quick and easy to piece, and so fun and bright.
Sure. I think, is that everything for what's new?
We have a new kit up here that we showed a little bit before. This is just a fun pattern that we had ordered in. Little chickens. They're fun. So there's a kit for that in the store. We have our Valentine quilt in the window that we have a kit for also. We showed that last time.
So if that's everything, Erica, we have an unboxing event for you. One of our boxes from Riley Blake just came in. So let's go and let's see what we have in store there.
First glimpse at some new fabric. We're just as excited as you. You can see another kit that we have hanging out behind the register here. This one's called Paradox Waves. It's very neutral, kind of modern. So we have that available if you're looking.
Look at that.
Oh, this is fun.
Look at that.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Very fun. Oh, that one's good. Chocolates and flowers.
X's and O's. X's.
They just keep coming.
I love them. They're so fun.
Last one.
Awesome.
In that box. We got 2 more boxes.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So we do have a project coming for this. Also, it's also a Gundren Erla pattern. So this is your sneak peek of what's to come.
It's not very exciting.
More fabric.
Blender.
Our stock of blenders we've kind of gotten hard on our background fabrics, making up all these kits. So that's a great one. It's like Christmas.
This one's up 2.
Oh yeah, one more.
I think we had two come in the other day early.
Yeah, they're on the wall.
I'll grab them.
Okay.
So come on into the sewing basket for some inspiration, some new projects to keep you through these cold winter months. We're excited to see you.